Good morning, children. This story is called Shipwrecked. A voyaging ship was wrecked during a storm at sea, and only 2 men on it were able to survive and swim to a small deserted island. The 2 survivors, not knowing what else to do, agreed that they had no other recourse but to pray to God. However, to find out whose prayer was more powerful, they agreed to divide the territory between them and stay on opposite sides of the island. The first thing that they prayed for was food. The next morning, the first man saw a fruit-bearing tree on the side of the island, and he was able to eat its fruit. The other man's parcel of land remained barren. After a week, the first man was lonely, and he decided to pray for a wife. The next day, another ship was wrecked, and the only survivor was a woman who swam to his side of the island. On the other side of the island, the second man had nothing. Soon, the first man prayed for a house, clothes, and more food. The next day, like a miracle, all these were given to him. The second man still had nothing. Finally, the first man prayed for a ship so that he and his wife could leave the island. In the morning, a ship docked at his side of the island. He boarded the ship with his wife and decided to leave the second man on the island. He considered the other man unworthy to receive God's blessings, since none of his prayers has been answered. As the ship was about to leave, the first man heard a voice from heaven booming, "Why are you leaving your companion on the island? My blessings are mine alone, since I was the one who prayed for them." The first man answered, "His prayers were all unanswered, so he does nothing to deserve anything." That's what he said. And then the voice said, "You are mistaken." And he said, "He had only one prayer, which I answered. If not for that, would you have not received any of my blessings?" "Tell me," the first man asked the voice, "what did he pray for that I should owe him anything?" And then he answers, "He prayed that all your prayers be answered." So children, hope the message that you bring into your hearts and into your mind is that prayers could be really powerful. So I suggest all of you to keep praying and keep your faith. Have a good one.